Look at your screen right now. It's that expression, that why so expensive. Moment of pure confusion, staring at a Medicare statement that's not just a thumbnail. That's a real gut punch feeling that hits when the numbers don't match the promise. You budgeted carefully for retirement. You enrolled in Medicare right on time, thinking the hard part was over.
Oh.
So why 2 or 5 years in? Does it feel like the goalposts are moving? Why are there deductions you don't remember agreeing to, or costs for services that were supposed to be covered? It's that quiet, sinking realization that you're paying more than your neighbor, more than you see advertised, and you have no clear idea why. You start to wonder, did I make a mistake? Is this my fault? Let me be absolutely clear, it is not. That confusion is by design, and it stems from one single, overlooked factor that Medicare doesn't proactively explain. The number one reason retirees pay more than they ever expected isn't their plan choice, and it's not just inflation. It's a hidden financial trigger buried in the fine print, a trigger that often gets pulled by what looks like financial success, and if you don't know what it is, you cannot plan for it. It will quietly redefine what you thought your healthcare costs would be. Now let's break down exactly how this works, because this is where the real shock sets in. This isn't a gentle, gradual increase. Think of it as a series of invisible financial cliffs. The government uses your tax return from 2 years ago, what they call your modified adjusted gross income, and places you on a ladder. It's on the bottom rung. You pay the standard premium. But if your income was even $1 over a specific threshold, you get bumped up to the next rung, and your monthly premium jumps. Not by a few cents. We're talking significant jumps for both Part B and Part D, and these thresholds aren't some secret. Let me put them in stark terms. For a single person filing taxes, if your income 2 years ago was over $103,000, you crossed the first cliff. This leads to the two burning questions everyone has at this point. First, if this is based on past income, is my fate just locked in? And second, the more desperate one, I'm already getting hit with this surcharge. Is it too late for me? What if I told you there are powerful proactive strategies to manage these thresholds before they catch you? And for many who are already paying, there is a legal, formal process to appeal and potentially reverse the surcharge. The key is knowing which lever to pull and when. You ask the two critical questions: is my fate locked in? And is it too late?
Out.
Here is your power play. First, for everyone planning ahead or currently on the first rung of that ladder, no, your fate is not locked in. This is a game of income projection. The most powerful tool you have is awareness. Now that you know about the 2-year look back and those specific income cliffs, you can plan major financial events around them. This is where strategic conversations with your financial advisor become crucial. For example, if you reapproaching retirement and no ULL, have a large capital gain from selling a business or property, can you structure it over to tax years to keep income under the threshold? If you're facing required minimum distributions or MDs that will push you over a cliff, did you know that doing careful, partial Roth IRA conversions earlier in retirement, when your income is lower, can reduce your future RMDs and protect you from these surcharges later? It's about controlling your modified adjusted gross income years before Medicare even cares. You're not at the mercy of the system. You're learning its rules to navigate them. What about you, watching this right now, thinking, that's me. I already got the letter. I'm already paying the higher amount. This brings us to the second, and for many the most urgent part, the appeal. This is the legal, life-changing event exception that can reverse the surcharge. If your income has gone down since that tax year they reusing 2 years ago because of a specific qualifying event, you can file an appeal. What counts? Retirement. You stopped working, loss of a pension, the sale, or loss of income-producing property, divorce, even a work reduction. If your current income is now lower, you can provide proof and ask the Social Security Administration to use your current year's income instead. You do this by filling out a form called the SSA 44. It's not a guarantee. But for millions, it's the correction to that brutal 2-year lag. It's admitting the system as timing is flawed and giving you a path to fix it. So you see, this isn't just about a hidden trigger, it's about a hidden strategy. On one side, proactive planning to stay off the cliffs. On the other, a formal appeal process if you've already been pushed over. This changes everything from a passive bill you accept to an active part of your financial plan you can manage. Let's bring this home. That why is this so high? Feeling comes from a lack of control. Today, you've taken that control back. You now know the number one reason is NIRM, ATHA, income-related monthly adjustment amount. You know it works on a 2-year lag with income cliffs. You know you can plan proactively to avoid it, and you know there's an appeal if it's already hit you. This knowledge is the difference between feeling blindsided by your own financial history and being the author of your retirement healthcare costs. If this video lifted a weight off your shoulders, do me a huge favor. Like this video right now. Tells YouTube this helped people. Subscribe to the channel because we break down complex Medicare topics just like this, turning confusion into clarity. And most importantly, comment below with the word IRMAA if this was the first time you truly understood this surcharge. Your story helps others feel less alone. Thanks for watching and take control.